Okay, so to start off with, I was planning on making this video to show off my base and everything I had built in the last video, but with how I was doing it, because normally I don't do that sort of thing, where I'm actually make recordings and then talk over them later on during editing, which it's not that it isn't interesting, which I'm actually kind of surprised at. I didn't do too bad, granted though it didn't really seem much different. But overall, I decided I would just postpone showing off the base because of how long the video was getting until this one. This isn't my main base. This is just the base I set up here in the Dark Forest. Just made it like a little outpost with like towers and stuff, so I don't think it's too bad. I got harassed constantly by Grey Dwarves, the Brutes, and the Shamans, which was so annoying. Surprisingly enough, I haven't dealt with a troll yet. I did get attacked by a bear one time, and that was annoying. But overall, it's not too bad of a base. At least for setup-wise. These portals are definitely nice. They are very helpful. And I have gone through a lot of crypts. So that was always fun. But I will start off with this structure here, which this is a kind of my first warehouse I built, where it's just like a general storage for like more bulk-related stuff, because like all these are full of resin. That is just mostly flint at the moment, but that's just more for various rocks for the time being. I'll be expanding that later. Down here is the wood storage for core wood and regular wood. And for the most... and some rocks, too. That's what I was forgetting, rocks. I definitely need to broaden it out a bit more, but I will be doing that later. Over here is my second warehouse, which is going to be a more general warehouse for, like, just storing everything. As you can see, here's the fine wood storage, and there's bones over there. I was actually kind of surprised how small the bone piles were. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger, but I was actually surprised. Here's just like general storage like furs, trophies, plant matter, and creature parts. Down here is just like a little basement I made. Got all the valuables and stuff down here. Make it easier there. Gotta get unstuck like a moron. But this has a second floor to it for bulk storage and another floor up there for more minor storage related. I got it branching out to here to allow me to do other stuff later when I expand further. Which I also did build the choreographer table off. But then, and I was actually surprised how big it was. I figured it was just going to be something minor, but then the crow showed up, so I'm like, oh, break it. Over here is the farm, which is where I have my beehives, and I have carrots at the moment. I don't have anything further than that, which I need to convert these into actual carrot growing now, to harvest the seeds. Got a couple more towers. And over here is where I have the tree farm. I mean, pretty self-explanatory, just plant trees here. Hi, Grayling. Go away. Beautiful. Okay. Moving on. You know, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with these guys as I seem to, because often than not, like when I was building my little outpost over in the Black Forest, I would get harassed by a mixture of Grey Dwarfs. Was it Grey? Yeah, Grey Dwarfs and Shamans, almost non-stop, and it was annoying at times. Over here is one of the parts where I'm expanding to as well. I don't know what I'm going to put here just yet. I might put the choreographer table here. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do just yet. And I'm also planning to replace, because I've got a lot of stuff trenched out too, like around all these buildings to make it harder to get attacked when the forest is moving. Attacks happen. It makes it way safer and more controlled, because I'll show you over in a second when I get over there. But here is my house, which I expanded on, and I discovered that the comfort level is based off amenities and various structural items associated with it. Sometimes it's annoying waiting for it, but it's not too bad overall. Which, oh, before I forget, make sure I set... okay, I did set it. Yeah, I did try to go for a second floor, but it wasn't very good. But that is the more finalized version of what I was trying to build over when I was running around with Panda and Sora. This is the front entrance, which I'm planning on building down that way. That's what I'm thinking of doing, but I haven't decided just yet. Here was the initial building I started out in when I first was building that barn. Because this was the kind of idea I was going for in that building initially, too. When I was building that barn, I was trying to do a mix of a barn and a house, but I split them up this time and built this, which this is a really nice place. Because I got my workbench right here. I've got a forge over here that I built to build all my armor. Okay, for a split second there, I was concerned when that resting popped up and the forest attack was happening. Here, I had as a temporary cooking building, but I changed it to the actual food storage. And over here is where I had my temporary smithy, where I had a couple of smelters and a charcoal pit, which I don't get why the crucible... Wait, what the hell was that thing called again? I'm having a brain fart. It was the, charcoal kiln. Which is interesting that it is an actual charcoal kiln, but what's weird is it gives you coal, and I don't understand that. But here is the new cookhouse for everything like that, which it's not too bad, actually. I'm glad I converted it. And here is the... Well, actually, technically, that's the newest building, but this is the new, proper, dedicated forge building for the forge and everything like that, which is really nice. It accelerates smelting so much. It makes it so much less of a pain in the ass. Okay. But overall, I'm really happy with the base. It looks nice. So, now, to get to that, let's do all that, and let's get that choreographing table built, which I'm surprised that it's a misc item, which it was interesting how they designate some of the misc related instances and materials. Okay, so what do you have? Okay. Record your exploration. With this table, you can record and share. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what this was with the 10th world. Use the tool box to record your progress and take a look at the large map and copy with what others have experienced. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what this was, so it's empty. Okay. Nothing new to be copied to. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what that was, but I wasn't certain. But that's definitely helpful. I still have yet to check out some of these other things, like I doubt anything would happen with the archery target. But I'm kind of curious, since that has ectoplasm, if that thing will actually, the combat dummy will actually react, but I'm not certain. But, with that, I am now going to go and explore north. Because I am so happy to finally do it. Because I just walked up to the top of the meadows up here. Because, as usual, the Elder is all the way up here, which is funny. Out of all these crypts that I went searching through, I found around, I'd say, a total of 20 of the same exact identifiers to find the Elder. And they all pointed to that one spot, which I found intriguing when I found 3 different summon locations for the elk. Or the giant deer, whichever it is. I really don't care. The giant spirited horned creature. Yes. Okay. So I made the portal over to it, which I will relink it to, which I did name this portal the Elder, which, I mean, conveniency, which makes it a lot less of a pain in the ass. So, yay, that's here. Did I bring... No, I didn't. Crap. Because yeah, there's no crafting table, so that makes it annoying. Thankfully, it's just a workbench to build this. And ta-da! Yep, I already got damaged. Brilliant. Okay. So there we go. We now have a boat, and we need to sail north. Okay. So with that, I still have too much wood on me. No, I know what. Yeah, why didn't I pick that up? Weird. Yeah, I didn't think I had too much. Okay. I'll allow us to sail north. Or can I get in the boat, please? There we go. Okay. So, yay, the rudder. Wow! Of course the wind is blowing directly against me when I want to try and sail. Of course! Why wouldn't it? That is so annoying. Why? Come on! You know, this is why it would be nice if I had some oars on this thing so I could at least try to go. Oh, this is going to be a long trip. Well, this is already sailing faster than the smaller raft, at least, so I can't complain there. I have no idea what to expect out in the deep water, though. Most likely, something's going to sink me. That's not too far of a journey, thankfully, but I have no idea what to expect. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, there's already land right there. At least that looks like land. So maybe this won't be as bad as I'm thinking it will be. Okay, camera, what was the problem there? Okay, this is not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Granted, though, I've only just started sailings, and I have no idea what to expect. Yep, just in the ocean now. How would I do fishing? Can I like make some fishing nets or anything like that? Are those just jellyfish? Those are. Or something similar. And it's raining. Not the best way to start a sailing adventure, I guess. It could be worse. And the weather shifted. And the current is moving me around. Steer again. Why did it have to be a storm right now? Of all times, the weather had to go south. One of the things that sucks is you can't really protect these boats. Oh, is it just more meadows? I find it funny, like, I'm back in the meadows already. That was an ocean? Huh. Don't know. Not gonna complain too badly. Just kind of surprised. I was expecting a little bit more from that. But I wonder if I could make like a fishing pole or like fishing spears or something, or like nets or something like that. Don't know. There's a giant hill over there that I'm curious about. I guess that just goes into the mountains, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting a little bit different. Can't complain too badly, I guess. All I can really do is just cruise. Because what I'll try to do is get over there, get a little closer. It feels really weird how calm it is right now, and I'm just expecting everything to go south so fast. All I can do is just freaking paddle my way there from here. There's another freaking great one. It sucks you can't weigh anchor with these things. Because that's something that would be nice, is if you could weigh anchor with ships. Make it way less of a pain. To try and anchor, because I'd like to anchor this offshore to where I don't have to worry about creatures coming and destroying it. Because, man, is it annoying dealing with that. It should theoretically be safe there, I would think. I'll just build like a little temporary shack. Invalid placement, my ass. Actually, the Elder isn't too far away. Yeah, screw it. Let's just run over. I'll just put like a little marker right here. Okay. I do not care. Come here. You threaten me, I kill you. Simple. Okay. Moving on. And I've been seeing a lot of these, not really ritual stones, but just these informational these rune stones. And I've never really bothered reading them all too much. Pause, traveler. Got it. Okay. Pause, traveler. You are well to come to the last and most lawless of the 10 worlds in Valheim. The air is pure, the water deep and clear, and the forests overflowing with bounty. Here is adventure, joy, and glory for the taking. Okay. Interesting. I know a lot of them are probably like that, but don't actually like give any... Maybe some of them give information, but for the most part I've been skipping a lot of them. More just because I just don't really care more than anything else. This is, honestly, wow, this is a really nice clearing. I don't know about right there, but, man, I have so many ideas if this game had a more voxel kind of building system, like with, like, say, Minecraft, where I could just build, like, a base right here. That'd be so fun. What is this one? Okay. Give thanks to Fae for rain and sun, for the shoots that break the earth's skin, and the fruits of the vine. Give thanks to Odin for the flesh and bone, and smoke from the cooking fire, the warm pelt, and the strength of your arm. Yeah, that's something I always find interesting. It's like, if we're here and sent here to cleanse this place of all the evil that's showing up, why is there so many things praising and talking of happiness and joy here? That's what I don't get. Piggy, 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 piggy. Bye-bye. You smack me, I smack you back. That other Grey Door comes from out there. Those are just fireflies, okay. Yeah, I get attacked by Grey Doors non-stop, and it's so freaking annoying. So then, if I'm going through here... This is going into... Yep, Black Forest. Okay. Okay, I will set up... I'll do a little temporary base out here real quick. I'll just rebuild that shack. Okay. So, little hut built. All prepped up and ready to go. Got a little setup and everything already done. So we don't got to worry about that. So now, let us go check and see what this elder is. I doubt it'll be there physically, and I'm assuming, like with the last one, I need to summon them, most likely by offering a trophy of some capacity. But I shall find out here shortly. Ooh, mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. I'll snag a few. Yum yum. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and something that I discovered, which, hey, there's actually one of those shrines right there. Well, not really shrines, just a pile, I guess. I've never really actually paid attention to what the Grey Dwarf name is for this thing. It's just like a birthing point. Okay, I messed that one up. Next one that shows up. But the thing that I discovered, how long do they take to appear, actually? You are not the one I want to deal with. I don't even know if it works with you. But with... Just give me a regular Grey Dwarf. Give me a regular Grey Dwarf. There we go. If you block at the right time, I guess not. You're annoying. Maybe I can get you... Throw another rock. Throw another rock. God, your aim is terrible. Throw a rock. Fine. God, you guys are annoying. Why are Grey Dwarfs so annoying? I hate Grey Dwarfs. And a brute shows up, of course. Give me a Grey Dwarf so I can show it, please. Why? Do these... Oh, yeah, it's a nest. Okay, it is a nest. That's something I've always been curious about. Do these eventually break after you just kill a certain amount of spawns? How is your aim that bad? Well, okay, since I can't show it off, I'm just going to break this. More or less what you can do is if they throw any kind of projectile... If an enemy throws a projectile, like the Grave Dwarves do. I don't know why I'm having such a brain fart, but if any of them throw a projectile, like a rock, or say a skeleton fires an arrow, and you block it, it will in fact still stagger them, which I find amusing, and I don't understand why. That means if there's a skeleton here, this right here must be like a crypt, I'm guessing. Yep, here it is. Was there another skeleton, or was that this one that was making that noise? Well, either way, I will mark this for later, just so I can come back to harvest it later. Yep, hooray. Oh, hi. Moving on. Now to see... Right, this way, stupid. Put away the tools so you run faster. Ooh. Wow, okay, now this is a proper arena. Man, look at all the carved stone. Huh. Ancient bowl, burn item. Runestone. Let's see. Burn their young. What does... What? Huh? Am I, like, supposed to offer their heads or something? Like, maybe the Grey Dwarf trophies, maybe? It's the only thing I can guess. Burn their young. And this is the Elder, so... maybe? I don't know what those are supposed to represent. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go prep myself real quick, and then I will come back and attempt to burn those. I will eat one of those poisonous berries, because I haven't tried this yet. The bitter berries to make me throw up. I don't know if I'll throw up in place or what I will do, but I will find out here in a second. Let's take only one. Okay. I'm gonna throw... in case I do actually throw up, drastically, I will do this. You feel sick. Yep. Yep. How long have I got to throw up for? Jesus. I think it said like 10 seconds, right? Damn. I can only imagine how unpleasant that is. Okay. So I prepped up some food. I cooked up 2 meals, which I should have showed that off, I guess, a while ago. But that's not that big a deal. I have the 3 head types correspondingly for what will be the fight. Because I don't know if I just need maybe just the Grey Dwarf heads itself, or maybe more. I'm not sure. Or if I need to sacrifice one of each. I'm not entirely certain. But I will rest up really quick to heal and get all my health, and then we shall go on the escapade to fighting. Hopefully. Damn, that is a lot of health! It's so nice actually having health! Hey, got it! I pummel you! Fuck you! Just go away already! I hate you! Okay, so... please get some stamina back. Okay, so now that I'm back, burn their young. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. God damn it! Then which is it? I don't remember what the entity looks like. Because we put the deer heads up already. I need to go look at the mural, don't I? Maybe it's a troll head. I don't know. It might just be a giant troll. So, like, what heads would it be? I'm assuming it would be trophies, wouldn't it? Like, what else was to be the point of trophies? Or maybe it's other stuff and I'm just being an idiot. Most likely it's something else entirely, but I'm not certain what it would be. Because if it's the boss I'm thinking it is, most likely, because I don't know the definitive aspects of all the bosses, so I have no clue.
What are you doing?
Honey, jeez, that's so noisy. I don't know if that could be picked up. It wouldn't be that, because if I remember the image now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm too lazy to run back over to it. But if I remember right, it's the big tall one, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure. And it... fuck, I can't think of it. Like, what would it even be? Like, do I need something else? Like, what would I need? So, sacrifice its young. Like, what would qualify as its young, though? Because there's the only thing I can think of would be the Greylings. Do I need to, like, lure it into the cauldron? That probably wouldn't work. Because if I need to place an item, I'm assuming luring one of them in wouldn't be the case. It'd be more specific, I would think, with the text, maybe. That's what I'm trying to think of, so, like... let me think. Because I got way too many feathers, I think, like, from trees. Got ectoplasm, which is just from ghosts. It's got the fucking ancient seeds. Held to your ear, you can hear tiny whispers within. Like, what? Wait. I do get these from the brutes. Oh, wait. It's those freaking nests. I do have a really good chance of getting these from nests. Is that what it is? Maybe. Let's take like 5, I'd say. Just so I have plenty. I'll give that a shot. Why not? I don't care! I don't have any interest in anything you're selling. Go away! Oh, there's a fucking shaman over there. Oh, leave me alone! God, these things are so annoying. See, now this is the kind of stuff I have to deal with on a regular basis. Is just this amount of crap. You're lucky I'm out of stamina. No, you pick the fight, you're gonna die. Yeah, see, the brutes are dropping frickin' Hearts of the Forest. So I'm thinking maybe that's it. Ancient Seas, I mean, not Heart of the Forest. But I'm thinking of it something else. Yeah, no, you pick a fight, you end it. Pick a fight or don't even try. Frickin' jackass. See, and now there's a shaman head. And I just tried all 3 heads and I didn't get a response, so... The only thing I can think of is it must be these ancient seeds, since they have a very rare chance of dropping from the brutes, and maybe the shamans, I can't remember. But mainly the brutes, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, just the brutes. The shamans don't drop them. Because if it's not... What the hell? Did some just... Oh, the game saved. I'm like, what just caused that stagger? Stutter, not stagger. I'm a genius.